Hola a todos. Me llamo Hermano Tony. Saludos desde Australia. However, for this presentation, I'd like to share something with you in English. Aren't we living in the most interesting times at the moment with this invisible entity known as COVID-19? A time when I think we are very displaced. The idea of displacement at this moment on a global scale might actually be helping us to appreciate the realities of so many people who are displaced geographically and politically. Millions are still staying in refugee camps on the borders of Turkey and Syria, where there are still displaced people from Venezuela, in the countries of Colombia and Brazil. These are people who live in uncertain times. We have a better understanding of this at this stage. There is a wonderful piece of artwork, a piece of photography that won the 2014 World Press Award. It is by an American photographer called John Stanmeyer and is called Signal. It is a group of refugees in Djibouti, which is on the border of Somalia. And here we have a group of people at night time under the light of the full moon, desperately looking for a signal from Somalia so that they can contact home. Maybe during this time of anxiety, of uncertainty, of physical, emotional, spiritual displacement, we may see this event as a signal. The signal is not the message. The signal is how the message is carried to us. The way we read the signal will be dependent on our own spirit. If we lack faith, if we lack a certain healthy spirit, we will read negativity. We will read disaster. But in our Christian tradition, if we believed in the gift of the Spirit, then we will read it with peace. We will read it with a sense of understanding, a sense of caring for others. Maybe this is a beautiful moment where we can actually be still, be calm. When I'm calm, when I'm relaxed, I become more creative. And I'd like to share with you a group of Australians who are calm and creative. And even though the choir that they usually have in pubs where hundreds gather to sing together, they've decided we can still continue. And this is called Couch Choir. It's incredible. When we are calm, we can create beautiful things.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. They want to be close. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. They want to be close.
I want to be close to you too, but under the current situation, that is not safe. So let us keep our distance for our own safety, 1.5 meters. But let us stay connected. When we are calm, we can be creative. And when we can be creative, we will find new ways of connecting. In a few weeks' time, we will celebrate Easter in our own special creative way. And in 1898, a French artist, Eugene Vernand, painted this amazing piece of artwork. It is Peter and John rushing to the tomb on the morning of the resurrection. They had heard rumors that someone had seen the risen Lord. They weren't sure. They would love to think so. And as they were running, they were a little bit close. So maybe, to be politically correct in this current climate, let us separate them a little bit. But let's look at their faces. Concerned, anxious, not knowing what the future holds, and yet they move to the direction where Jesus is. Maybe that is our call at the moment. And maybe when we don't know the way, how we're going to live through this moment, let us remember what Jesus said in the book of John. He said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." We live in uncertain times, and maybe more than ever, this is the time where we need to move towards Jesus in a calm and creative way. We are not distant from each other. We are connected. We are Marists. And the best way to finish this message is with the many Marists around the world. So you are connected, I am connected, we are connected, because we are Marists. And as Marists, let us celebrate the journey towards Easter with Mary, with Marcelin, and with Jesus.
Somos maristas, estamos conectados. We are Maris, we are connected.
Είμαστε Μαριανοί, είμαστε συνδεδεμένοι.
Somos maristas y estamos conectados.